What's going on, everybody? This is Brian Mazik, aka Franchise Play, bringing you some more information or analysis or perspective, what have you, on MLB The Show 17, talking about ball and bat physics. All right, so we've seen a few of the trailers. This is actually one of the first trailers that came out, but I didn't get an opportunity to really go into detail about what I saw and how I felt about what I saw here with the ball and bat physics. I'm gonna tell you something that I did not know or was revealed in this trailer. Ramon Russell said that previously the ball and bat physics were set up based off of how a ball rebounds off of a flat wall, but not how a round ball would hit a round or tubular shaped bat. So this year they have redone the physics, and now the baseball is supposed to react the way it does off of a bat, which can make a really big difference. When you see balls that are curving, hard curves off the bat down the left field or right field line or into the left or right center field gap, that's because, yeah, you're seeing real life physics off the bat, and the ball has seams and the ball is not a perfect circle, so that generates that different type of spin. And I'm really interested to see how in gameplay this is going to impact the way you judge fly balls, line drives, that sort of thing. I think it could make for some pretty interesting diving catches and even robberies of home runs and that sort of thing. I don't know, and I'm wondering, does the spin of the ball sometimes impact the way an infielder is fielding the ground ball? You know how a ball can take a bad hop and pop up into a guy's face. I've seen actually some guys take some pretty nasty facial lacerations from that sort of situation. So I don't know how deep that goes, but you see this slowed down image here shows how the ball would have traveled in the show 16, and then this yellow line shows how this same type of hit would travel in 17 with a little bit more curvature. Now this particular situation, the ball is still fair anyway, but maybe a better example would have been showing how that ball would curve foul. That might have been a more impacting type of a situation, but nonetheless, I believe we do get the point. Ben Zobrist's going deep. Yes, he is. All right, so I like this. I really do like this, and the more I watch, I'm diving really deep into all of the content that's being released now for the show. I very rarely get the chance to watch the Twitch streams when they're actually originally aired. So you have to go back and watch the whole stream, or you find someone that's really broken it down section by section that you trust, and you kind of go from there. Another thing I want to talk about is Humanity AI, and I think this is a ginormous deal, because I don't know about you, and I've written this in a couple write-ups for the show on Forbes, but I don't know about you, but I can't even count how many times I have lost given up a hit or given up some sort of something that I did not want to give up in terms of a ground ball, simply because my infielder did not aggressively charge the ball, aggressively handle the ball, or he took his time kind of lollipopping the throw over to first base or to whatever base I threw it to. I mean, I think one time it cost me a no-hitter. Like I had a no-hitter in the 7th inning, and it was a ground ball with a fast base runner, a fast batter, and I mean, I'm tapping the button hard, to get it over there quickly, because I know I got running down the first base line, and my computer it's not even really the computer controlled infielder, but the infielder just kind of throws it over there, and obviously doesn't cut down the runner. So this year with Humanity AI, the infielder is supposed to know who he has running down the baselines, and they act accordingly. So one of the examples that I heard, I think Ramon Russell gave in a visit to either IGN or GameSpot, he said that the infielder's AI will know, hey, that's Billy Hamilton, that's D. Gordon, that's whomever this is running down the first base line. I gotta hurry, and you'll see a animation or a reaction. The quicker reaction will happen when you have that faster runner. If he has a slower guy, you know, he used Anthony Rizzo and Miguel Cabrera, then he will kind of maybe pump the ball a couple times, take a couple steps in the stride before he lets it go, because he knows he has time. Now, here's my thing that I wonder, which we didn't get an opportunity to see yet. So say, for instance, the guy has to go deep into the hole, okay, to field a ground ball. So this could be a second baseman moving to his right, or it could be a shortstop moving to his right, or even moving to his left. Usually probably not a second baseman moving to his left, but a shortstop moving either left or right, a second baseman moving to his right, and he has to make a deep throw, long throw over to first base. Even if Miguel Cabrera or one of the slower batters are running, you still have to hurry, because you don't have time to, because it's a longer path to the ball, maybe it's a slower roller or something to that effect. Will he still treat it as if, hey, this is a slower base runner on a slower batter at the plate, or will he automatically know, based off of where the batter is in terms of going down the first base line, how quickly he has to get the ball over to first base? I'm hoping the humanity AI kicks in based off of where the batter is in regards to his proximity. How close is he to first base? To me, that should dictate how quickly he reacts, because it's gonna work essentially the same way, but that way it's not specific to the actual batter. It's specific to the situation, because if the ball's hit deep in the hole, it doesn't matter if it's a slow batter or not. You still got to hurry to get that ball over there if you want the ball to beat the runner to first base. So I don't know how exactly that's going to work. I'll be interested to find out how it does. I like the thought of an increased or better cat and mouse game between base runners and the catcher and so on and so forth. I like the thought of the catcher thrower meter, but I also like that the show always gives you an option. Whenever they come out with a new feature, they never force it on you. You always have an option of whether to use it or not. And I think that is a very underrated feature, or underrated way that the show handles new options and new features. A lot of games, sports games especially, come up with this new thing, and you either gotta like it or not, and whatever. If you don't like it, it doesn't matter. You still gotta use it. And so I'm real happy that that's not the route that they're going with any of their features. So yeah, this is a look at the catcher thrower meter, and you kind of see how it works. You have to hit the base that you're basically throwing to. That starts the meter. And once the meter goes, you want to stop it in the green area, because that's the sweet spot where you'll get the maximum velocity as well as accuracy on the throw, and you have a better chance, obviously, to throw the runner out. Now, the slow down bullet time thing that they like to do, I'm hoping that's like optional. I'm hoping you can turn that off. I don't ever like visual effects in my sports video games. Call me crazy, I just don't. Save that for my action adventure games. Save that for my fighting games. Save that for my first person shooters. I don't want to see you go into cinematic mode on my, in my sports game. Maybe if you're doing some sort of recap or something, which I really think they'd have, where you recap highlights of a game or something like that, then maybe give me some of that, all of those after effects. But I don't ever need to see that in real out motion. I don't know. You guys can tell me in the comment section whether or not you agree or how you feel about that. I do still believe I will be hitting from behind the picture, as I always do. I love it. Now, like I said, they never force you to change. It's awesome. Any road to the show thing that I do, I'll probably switch it up maybe and hit from, I don't know, we'll see. But I do want to know, MLB The Show has a lot of modes, right? So I'm going to do, and I'm going to be doing this pretty much for every new game that comes out this year from a sports video game standpoint. Really want to kind of give everything a good look. And this will probably be mostly on Forbes, but I want to know, which modes do you guys want to see like deep dives in first? Like, which mode would you like to see me dive deep into first. Is it franchise mode? Is it Road to the Show? Is it retro mode? Is it Diamond Dynasty? Which one do you want to see me go deep into? Because I plan on really getting deep into every sports video game so I can evaluate it. I'm not saying that I'm going to do a video series for each mode or anything like that. I don't know that yet, but I do want to take my time to really take a look at every single mode of every sports video game that's released in 2017. That's a goal of mine. So I want you guys to let me know in the comments which one you'd like to see me cover first. I appreciate you watching. God bless. Peace.